Well, hello once again. It's time for our Weight Watchers Weekly Update meeting highlights. And I'd like to start off by telling you that I lost 2 pounds and I'm now down to 267.1. So I'm doing pretty good. Um, Granted, I didn't eat for 2 days because of my colon. Well, if you don't watch my daily vlog, I had a colonoscopy, and so I couldn't eat on Wednesday or Thursday. Thursday late. I probably didn't eat till about 6 o'clock. But I had weighed myself. I usually don't weigh myself, but I weighed myself just before that. I went on Wednesday before I started my prep, and I had lost a pound and a half. And by the time I had got to the colonoscopy, I was really dehydrated. So I think I went through a whole IV bottle, and those kind of add weight too. So I was very happy. I was very pleased with the 2 pounds. I would have liked to have lost 3, or at least another point 0.9, because then I would have been at my 20-pound loss. But next week. I'll get there next week. But anyway, the meeting highlights this week is to make a clean sweep. Our leader wasn't here once again today. I really liked the leader we had today. His name was Bill. He lost 220 pounds back in 2001, and then he fell into the trap of thinking that now he knows how to do it. And he didn't go back for weigh-ins and stuff like that. And not only did he find his 220 pounds, he found another 43 pounds. So he went back to Weight Watchers in 2014, and in 2 years lost 263 pounds. And he was such a success story that Florine Mark asked him to be a leader. So he was just a substitute leader, but oh my gosh, he was so interesting. He was really good. I really liked him. So he talked about making a clean sweep. And one of the first things to do is reduce clutter, both physical and mental. And you can lighten your journey, you can streamline your home, your car, your email, anything else in your life. If you have too many things that are all around you, they add stress. And stress makes you, and if your house is messy and unmanageable, then that kind of puts you in a, like, I don't care attitude. So you want to be a little more organized. And if you reduce your stress, then you'll lose weight, because if you're in a cluttered situation, you tend to be a little stressful. My one sister, who's no longer with us, lived in a very cluttered household, and I was always stressed when I went over there. But she seemed to be fine with it, but I couldn't handle it. How does organizing your physical space help? Well, it can help you as well as your mental space. If you can banish the distractions that are all around you, it'll help you with your health and your weight loss goals. And one recent study found that a chaotic environment can leave you vulnerable to making unhealthy food choices. And I find that to be true. If I don't put my groceries away in an orderly fashion, I'm by no means organized completely, but I know where my soups are and where my peanut butter, and in your refrigerator where you keep different stuff. I have my own shelf in the refrigerator that David knows that he can't touch, and Jim doesn't go in there either. Jim wouldn't anyhow. He's not a fruit vegetable eater, but you just have to organize your stuff, and so that like, if when I open the refrigerator, I know to go right to that shelf. I know that's my shelf. I know that all my healthy choices are there. I know if I open up one of the drawers, that's going to be David's choices. And he's a teenager. He can eat just about anything. Another shelf is Jim's, and so I just know stay away from that shelf. So I just know that's what I have to do. In my pantry, I really don't go in my pantry that much other than for cereal. Because I try to stay with the fresh stuff. And in your pantry, you mostly have canned goods and pancake mixes, and I have like cookies and things like that. So I just stay out of there, I just stay out of there. It's just easier for me to stay out of there. And it says that according to research, stress can spike your body cortisol levels, which in turn may make your body hold on to excess weight. And I do find that to be true. Sometimes I can be really stressed and I'm really not eating, but I'm still not losing. And I think it's just like they're saying that hormone is grabbing it and holding on to it. You can organize your spaces to promote healthy behaviors, like keeping fresh fruits and vegetables front and center in the kitchen, moving your bicycle from the back of the garage to the front, making your bedroom create a really serene setting. I don't do anything in my bedroom other than the obvious, and sleep. And that's about it. It's just I don't lay in bed and read. Although in the morning I'll wake up sometimes and I just don't feel like getting out of bed. My cell phone is next to the bed. I'll play games on my phone before I get out of the bed. But other than that, no, my bedroom is the bedroom. That's just strictly it. And so I don't tend to eat. Even I'm not a big snacker when I eat. Well, obviously, duh. I'm not a big snacker like when I read, or even if I watch TV. I'm not a mindless eater, but I'm a big eater, which is bad. And the second page tells you what you can do to try a mental clean sweep. Write down your to-dos. No matter how excellent your memory is, you'll free up brain space when you record tasks and reminders on paper or a digital note. I like to keep things in my brain. I don't use speed dial on my phone. I know your phone number. I know your address. I just like to keep my mind sharp. I've said this in the past. I had a head injury when I was younger, which they say sometimes can lead to Alzheimer's, and so I do everything I can. Crossword puzzles, word search games, Scrabble games, anything to keep my brain moving. That's just what I'm going to do. Another thing you can do is create email folders. So like if you get a lot of messages, like if you have young kids and that you're always getting these messages and that, create a folder that's going to say, the lunch program, or a folder that's going to say PTA meetings or something. So rather than like if you get like 100 emails from the school, you can go right into that folder and know this is where I got to look. And it'll save up time and you won't have to worry about it. Speak your mind. In a perfect world, we'd all be comfortable telling others directly when we feel slighted, bothered, or angry. The only way that would be a perfect world is if people didn't get offended, because a lot of times what you think, you can't say. So what you can do is try to go into a room by yourself and say it out loud. Pretend like you're talking to that person. I talk to everybody and anybody. I don't have a problem talking to myself, so I could see me doing that. And then they give you some think again plans. And think again, this is an unhelpful thought. The dirty laundry's all piled up, including my gym clothes. I guess I can't work out today. Okay, the helpful thought would say, the dirty laundry's all piled up, but I guess I can switch my plans and do something that doesn't require me going to the gym. I could go for a walk or, something, do some extra housework, something like that. Unhelpful is cleaning my bedroom isn't going to make me lose any weight any faster. But a helpful thought would be cleaning my bedroom cleaning my bedroom may not make me lose weight any faster, but a clean, calm environment will help me distress, and that can help me lose, which is so true. But and then they give you little helpful hints, like somebody bought a 3-ring binder and put some sleeves in it and organized all their weeklies for the months and years. In case you ever want to go back and look at them, I have a drawer that I keep them in, but I'll be honest, I hardly ever go back and look at them. Keeping your kitchen counters clutter-free and clean helps you avoid mindless eating. Like I said, if I buy chips and stuff like that, I put them in the cupboard rather than leave them out on the counter. I do have a cookie jar out, but store-bought cookies don't entice me. I might have one once in a while, but don't bring me a homemade cookie, because I'll eat those. And even like the ones that you buy in the refrigerator section that they say are homemade cookies, those really aren't homemade cookies to me. A homemade cookie is when you get out the flour and the sugar and, you start right from scratch. That's mine. I realize a lot of the things I've held on to don't make me happy. Even if they didn't make me happy, I think I'll toss them, which is true. A lot of times you think, well, that'll make me happy. I was going to have a chocolate malt on the way home from the meeting today, I'll be honest with you. I was driving alone. I thought, I'm going to stop by Dairy Queen. I'm going to get a malt. But before I did, I looked at the app. And I always get a medium chocolate malt. And a medium chocolate malt is 41 points. That would be every one of my weeklies. And I was thinking, is it really worth 41 points? No, it really wasn't. So guess what? Drove right back. Drank a glass of water when I got home. The malt would have been tastier. Let's all be honest. The malt would have been tastier. But, the water was the better choice. So the recipe they gave us this week is kale with bacon and cannelli beans. I've never heard of them. They look like a kidney bean. But that's the recipe. So once again, you want to make a clean sweep. Definitely. And then while I was in there waiting for the meeting, I got there a little bit earlier. I did see this magazine. I'm sure it's been out for a while, but it's called Kickoff 2017, Fun Little Changes That Bring Big Results. And there's quite a few little pointers that I like, and I just wanted to share them with you. Number 1, an apple a day. May or may not keep the doctor away, but an apple a day, say at 3 p.m., may be a good alternative. I like that. You've heard the story, take the stairs. You can go one better. Whenever possible, add stairs. So one person at the meeting said that instead of their printer, they put in the basement so that when they have to print something, they have to go downstairs to get it. Swap words to keep things positive. Difficult, say challenging. Failure, just say it's a temporary setback. Impossible, no, you just watch me. Another thing, wear your favorite color. Black is my signature color, but I'm hoping that when I get thinner, it's going to be a different color. The gray, I got so much gray going on today, but it's what I picked. Can't help it. We make kids follow rules for screen time. Why not try it yourself? I would have a hard time with this. Try to leave your at-home device to just 30 minutes a day during the week and see how you can get so much more done. I'm on my phone more than 30 minutes a day. Not talking to people, but playing games, looking at YouTube videos, things like that. I don't work anymore, but it says leave your office snack stash with a favorite coworker. So munching involves a walk and then a little conversation with whoever has it. Only do that if you know that that coworker is not going to eat your snack. I've worked with people that would eat my snacks. Find your happy thought. Dream of a dream vacation, your neighbor's puppy, your if I won $1 million list. I do that a lot. I always think right off the bat how much I would give each member of my family in charity and things like that. Find a flavored or plain sparkling water that you love and make it your go-to drink. I like plain water, but I know a lot of people put like lemons and limes and cucumbers and things like that in it. I'm just fine with where it is. Surprise your body. No matter what physical activity you prefer, there's always a way to make it more interesting for your muscles without taking extra time. Consider the following terms: backwards, sideways with a twist. Try walking backwards to the bathroom. Sideways. Just try to make... me, I can be silly, so I can do that. Say this the next time you have the 9 p.m. munchies. I don't need fuel just to sleep. And think about who is the most inspiring person you know, and when was the last time you spoke to him or her. And then really think about what's something you really love, but never make room for. Fresh grapefruit for breakfast, musical theater, charcoal sketching. Now's the time. I really should spend more time with my friends, I know that. But, I really don't, and I really should. There's a lot of other things in this magazine, but there was something else I wanted to point out. To maximize your snack break, focus on your senses. Think about what your snack looks like, the shape, the size, the smell, the taste, the texture. Make it last. Really savor every bite. Stronger social ties could equal a happier you. Pick a place that you're going to meet your friends. You don't necessarily always have to go out to eat. You can meet at a park and bring a little snack and just sit at a park bench and just observe nature all around you, which is the next one, which says gaze at nature. If you only got 3 minutes before your next meeting, look out your window. Look at all your surroundings around you. God gives you a beautiful place to look every day. No matter where you live, you can find beauty in something. Chill with your pet. I miss my Riley. I miss my Riley so much. But I'm not going to get another pet. That was hard for me when I lost Riley. And the last thing is to set your place. Even the smallest snack warrants the extravagance of a napkin and a plate. Rather than eat something out of a bag, put it on a little plate or something and really, really enjoy it. So those are my tips. So both of the magazines were pretty good. And I was happy with my 2-pound loss. I'm sorry that I was so long-winded today, but sometimes I got a lot I got to say. Well, not sometimes, most of the times. So I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and comment. I love your comments. I always try to answer them at least by the next day. And share if you think it'll help somebody. So I will see you guys next week.